Morning, guys. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training. Stuck in traffic with some road work on the early Saturday morning as I head down to my police scenario group. So, get up at 5:30 and head out the door at 6. Get there before 7 so I can work the agility and give my dogs potty break and all that, and getting some quality time before everybody else shows up. So I've got Draco with me this morning, the German Shepherd that's going towards his off-leash, and I've got Joker with me as well. Do some bite work with him. Draco's in for basically the off-leash stage. And I've been talking about this a lot, where I denote, this is how I kind of sell myself to my customers, try to get them to understand, educate my customers in regards to how I look at dog training overall and my services towards my customers, right? You guys have heard me say it before, and I've said it a few times, excuse the camera angle, but I got a highway patrol that's doing the safety park as they're doing construction off the side here. So, where I've equated dog training to being a lot like playing a guitar, right? And when you first go in to play the guitar, you start learning how to change your frets and go to different positions on the guitar to be able to make music. In the beginning, you have to think about these things. And you have to tell your fingers, and your brain has to be consciously telling yourself what to do. As time goes along, the more you practice, pretty soon your unconscious takes over, right? And then you get to the point where you can change frets. That becomes easy, and now you've got other challenges, right? You keep growing your skill with playing that guitar. Dog training is a lot like that, because I can't give you the skill that I've got doing this for over 20, 30 years plus, 30 years plus that I've done this, okay? What I can do is I can teach and educate you, and if you have the passion and the want to get off that couch and put the hard work in, you'll be able to play that instrument just as well as I can, right? So when I do a higher echelon service dog, not service dog, but a companion dog, this is what I specialize in, is companion dogs. Personal protection companion dogs is what I produce. When I get to that point where I'm working the dog towards their off-leash and they have a higher echelon of control and the conditioning is very well set in, and I start showing you how to do this, if you don't get off the couch and put the hard work in to learn to change your hands on those frets, to learn to bring out that beautiful music and to bend the note of that guitar, you're not going to be able to get the same work out of it. Just not going to happen. It's all up to you. I can teach you, I can work with you, I can do everything I can to give you the skills, as long as you've got the passion and the drive. But just like the guitar, it takes hours and hours of sitting there in your room noodling on the guitar until you get to that level, right? You gotta want it, okay? You're gonna fall anywhere along the way. So think of it just like a guitar teacher. Somebody's trying to teach you to play guitar. They can only do so much. They can educate you, they can teach you, they can show you the things that you need to know to do this. But if you don't get off the couch and put the hard work in and get the fingers sore and get them to bleed calloused and everything else, and learn to noodle along on that guitar, nobody's going to do that for you, right? You're the only one that's going to be able to make that beautiful guitar that you bought off the shelf for $3,000, beautiful instrument, and man, does it make beautiful sound. But the only way it's going to make the sound that that thing was made for is by you putting in the hard work to be able to do that to that degree, okay? I can't give that to you. I can't give you the want. I can't give you the passion. I can't give you the desire to make that, to get that instrument to produce that quality sound, to be able to bend the note, you know? I can't make you B.B. King, you know what I'm saying? I can help you learn and grow and point you in that direction and get you to really have a good relationship with your dog. I can do all that. I can do what I'm doing now with Draco, and I can condition that, and I can play that instrument with a good dog, and I'll show it to you, but I can't give you what I have. You have to get off the couch. You have to put the hard work in. If you want it, it's there for you, right? That's what I'm here for. That's a coach. That's what I'm here for. But I can't get you to be able to play that same, get that same sound out of that instrument, right? And in dog training, we call that relationship. I can't give you that relationship with the dog. You have to earn it, right? The dog needs to know that you're going to get him to do the same things, and he has to respect you in the same way he respects me, and you have to have those same, you have to acquire with hard work and perseverance and passion and want to get to that same level that I am, right? So that's what it's really all about. That's kind of how I look at it. So if you step back and you really look at dog training in that way, and you really understand what I'm talking about in that direction, you'll start to understand that it takes work to get the quality sound and the quality music out of that instrument, right? So that's about it. You guys have a good day. I'm again off on my way down to the police scenario group, work some dogs on a Saturday. Then I'll head to Bass Pro, I think, with Draco after that, and put a little bit more environmental on it. A lot of environment that I put on a dog like this because it's about a companion dog, right? A dog that I should be able to take any place with me, friendly and fine, but he'll eat you when I tell him to. Now Draco doesn't have that because when we came into the picture with Draco, we came in with an aggression problem. And Draco can do the work to a certain degree, but that being the case, the owner has to have a very good relationship with him and have a very good ability to work the dog first before I give them aggression. Why? Because that was where his problem came from in the beginning. We need to fix that, right? Once we fix that, then they're not going to get that given back to them until they show me that they have a good relationship with the dog works for them. Why? Because again, that was where the problem lies, right? I don't want the dog going back to that same old thing and manifesting that aggression that we came with to them to solve in the first place, right? That would be asinine, wouldn't it? That wouldn't be a very good thing to do. It'd be like handing them a loaded weapon and not showing them where the safety was at. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, signing off. Have a good day, guys.